So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with,
Jake from Tiny Kingdoms.
and we're asking some questions today about their new EP, For a Moment We Were All Alone. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
It's been awesome. I've seen nothing but good things said about it, so
Love
can't
that.
complain at all.
EP's
There
very
you go.
good.
Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Of course. So, is there any meaning behind the EP name or cover art?
That's a good question. Honestly, I think the title was just sort of like a random phrase that our lead singer. Oh no, you know what? It's actually a lyric in the first song, Overture 2. And it just sounded so cool that we were like, hey, let's make that the title. In terms of the cover art, we kind of had a color scheme, I guess, in our heads for what we wanted it to kind of like that sunset with the orange, blue, and kind of that city in the shot too. So we actually just kind of went around Instagram searching out just random photos from various photographers, and after a few, we just kind of came upon that one, and it really seemed to just to match the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All right.
Perfect.
So can you tell us about your writing process for this single?
So it was kind of a collaborative effort, I would say, for every song. It was kind of weird with because we wrote every song while the pandemic was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it was like recording ideas on our own and then sending it to one another, and just trying to organize it from there. So like one guy would send maybe a guitar lick or like a vocal idea or something to everybody else, and then we would just kind of build it from there. So it was definitely different than writing a traditional song or album, for sure, where you can actually be in a room together. So
Yeah. Since you said like this was written throughout the pandemic and like in quarantine and everything, did you guys like adjust well to like writing in that kind of quarantine thing? Like, was your writing process beforehand like in a room together, and then moving on to the working from home, sending riffs and stuff?
So it was definitely an adjustment, because we would practice at least once or twice a week. So you figure you're in a room that often with each other, that's just how you're going to get used to the workflow when it comes to writing a song. So it was definitely took a lot of work to kind of figure out how to get that rolling the best it could. But I think it ended up working great, though. I mean, like I said, I love the way all those songs turned out. So, and I mean, as much as it sucked not getting to be around each other, I guess it definitely played a part in how everything turned out. So, and it was kind of nice. We actually recorded All I Know and Charmer kind of in, I want to say, like early to mid 2020. And then the 3 additional tracks we recorded kind of later on, maybe like towards, I want to say it was maybe in like spring of 2021. So there was a lot of time that lapsed in between the recordings of everything. And we definitely had a lot more time to kind of get used to the workflow of working from home and sending GarageBand files between phones and all that fun stuff.
And then like in terms of that collaboration, is your process always this collaborative?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's somebody will definitely provide what ends up being like the core, like the main skeleton of the song, but everybody definitely plays kind of an equal part in the end in terms of adding and subtracting stuff and deciding what sucks and what doesn't. And
Okay.
So, which I feel like has always been a cool part of this band. Like it's just four dudes hanging out, just writing some songs.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Awesome. So I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this EP and the meaning behind it.
It's gonna sound really stupid, but it's kind of going into the outro of All I Know. Nico, he just repeats this phrase, "Get that money," which I thought it was really, it's just funny to me. It's just like, it's this funny phrase. And when he first sang it, when we were writing it, it immediately reminded me of I don't know if you guys listen to Dance Gavin Dance at all, but it reminded me of like a John Mess lyric, like kind of that weird, total like non sequitur, just lyric in the song where you're kind of
out of nowhere. Yeah,
this is awesome. But like, why are you are you saying that? But it's just so ridiculous, and I love it, and it works. So I love ridiculous things like that. So I'm sure Nico would definitely say one of his like arguably better lines, but
okay,
me as the drummer, that's my favorite.
Fair enough.
For whatever that's worth.
So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing the CP?
I think for me, I was listening to. I was listening to a lot of pop music, I feel like, and obviously in kind of a weird headspace for sure, just kind of given like the isolation that I'm sure every single person has felt the past almost 2 years. So, yeah, I would just say definitely kind of weird, a little off.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I feel like when it comes to the final result of the songs, it kind of worked out. So,
sure. All right.
Sure. All right. So, how do you recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, dark with headphones on? Should they blast at the gym? What do you personally recommend?
I think it's definitely like a listen to it with, I know it's almost February right now, and I'm sure almost everybody is experiencing freezing temperatures right now, but I feel like it's an EP to just kind of pop the top down on the car and just kind of roll around on like a summer night. So just give it like 6 months. And
at least here in Jersey today, it was 50 degrees for a high. So you totally could have rolled the windows down today and like jammed out to the EP.
Why do you gotta tell me that?
Well, it was like 12 degrees yesterday too. So I was just as confused as everybody else.
Oh my God.
That's honestly how it's been in Chicago too. Like it was like 40 or 50 a couple days ago. And then today I like walked out of work and it's like
-3.
Feels like it's negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like this sucks.
Global warming for you.
Why did my parents decide to lay their roots here? It's terrible. It's terrible. Like more than 6 months out of the year.
Yeah. So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe the CP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Sexy summer fun.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
We'll take it. All right. So, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to invoke in your listeners?
I think, to me at least, it goes from kind of like nostalgia to happiness, kind of towards the end, down to like, I would say nostalgia and happiness for sure are the 2 main emotions I think people would take away from this. I think the last song, Semi Sweet, kind of emits kind of a bittersweet type feeling to me. It's kind of a roller coaster, I think. So I want people to feel like they're going on like the Raging Bull at like Six Flags.
Okay.
Emotional roller coaster.
All right.
How's that sound?
That's perfect.
That's perfect. Yep. So picture this: you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
I'm probably going like spicy beef jerky.
Okay.
Ooh.
Which is I feel like it's a really random choice, but gotta get your daily dose of protein, you know?
Protein.
It's also a brave choice for a tour bus. You know, you crack that open, that's all everybody's smelling for like
the other guys definitely don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Probably beef jerky and black coffee. It's
okay. Sounds like a lethal mixture, like down in here.
It certainly is. Yeah.
Wow.
Better hope like the venue is like, maybe an hour away.
It'll clean you out and definitely make you feel lots of other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So where do you see the band in the next 5 years?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I certainly think we'll still be writing music and releasing it. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Hopefully still together. Hopefully still writing music. Hopefully still playing gigs. It's kind of hard to say. So,
all right. That's understandable.
So for the last couple of questions, we're actually shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh my God. Probably gonna have to go like a jalapeno bacon cheeseburger with maybe like some onion rings on there.
Okay.
Some French fries, obviously.
Obviously.
To drink. I'm a big whiskey guy.
Okay.
So maybe a bottle of bourbon.
Okay.
Maybe and some maybe like some Sprite Remix, because who doesn't like Sprite Remix?
I've never tried it. What is it? Is it just Sprite?
Remixed.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I honestly don't know what it is. I just thought it was funny.
Oh,
okay.
No.
It's probably good.
Fair enough.
Wait, so you've never had it?
No, I haven't.
Okay. That's fair.
I had you going though.
Yeah, I was convinced that you've had it.
No.
Got it good.
Never had the damn thing.
That's fair, all right. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
A fictional world for a week. That's really tough. I mean, Hawaii's kind of a fictional world.
Hawaii?
That's kind of fictional, right?
Well, I mean, like how expensive it is to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A fictional world. Maybe the Shire from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
That's a good.
I feel like I would. Yeah, I would be like I'd be like a 7-foot man amongst the little hobbits. There would be, and it seems pretty chill there. So
Yeah.
All right. Good answer. So I've gone to asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Seafoam green.
Ooh,
that's very
taste.
Good. That's all we got. So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Just if you want to follow us, Tiny Kingdoms, that is on the social medias. Our tags are across the board. Tiny Kingdoms IL. That's on Instagram, Facebook, farmersmeat.com, wherever you want to look your boys up at.
Yeah.
And I just hope everybody goes and checks out the new EP, For a Moment We Were All Alone, and enjoys it.
Oh yeah.
If you don't enjoy it, that's cool too.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for now. This has been Jake from Tiny Kingdoms, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.